State volleyball, Division II girls semifinals, Luxembourg Casco and Wisconsin Lutheran. Spartans win the first set easily. Here in the second, they're getting it done with defense. Holly Bile gets the block. LC goes up 14-9. Later at set point, Becca Day setting up Grace Holshoe, and the Spartans take the second 25-22. The third did not come easily for LC. Bria Wigley, nice touch here for the Vikings. Wisconsin Lutheran led by as many as 6 in the third, but the Spartans storm back. Bile with a big kill to put them up 24-23, and LC clinches it a point later. They win it in straight sets, headed to the state title game for the second time in 3 years and hoping to bring home the gold trophy this time.
When our backs got against the wall in Game 3, they didn't flinch. They went right back at it and did some great things. So obviously, we just are excited about the opportunity, and we're going to go out and keep playing our volleyball, and I think our volleyball is pretty good.
The Spartans will play McFarland at 2 o'clock tomorrow in the championship match. And the Kimberly boys also heading to the state championship. They beat Brookfield East in straight sets. We'll have those highlights for you tonight at 10 after Friday Night Blitz. We have reached the quarterfinal round for high school football. Our game of the week should be a good one. It was last time these two teams met. West Appear beat Menasha 56-42 a couple weeks ago. Highlights from that game and 5 others tonight on Friday Night Blitz. Now note that is not a sports showdown game tonight. Instead, on My New 32, you can watch the Wisconsin Herd, their season opener against the Windy City Bulls, but we'll have plenty of highlights to have you covered tonight at 10.
Flipping from high school football to G League basketball on My New 32.
Hey, and congrats to the LC girls. That's my alma mater.
I was going to say, a connection.
Casco. So cool to see them advance to the championship game tomorrow. Their head coach, my 8th grade math teacher. I have his golf clubs. Bought them from Jeff Fry. So
have him on for an interview, and give him his golf clubs back.
Well, I bought them fair and square.
Oh, okay. Keep the golf clubs then. All right, Brandon, thanks so much. Final check of your forecast on this cold Friday night. Cameron has that next. Cameron, compared to those very chilly temperatures we felt this morning, tomorrow might feel pretty nice.
Yeah, you could probably wear your shorts outside.
All right.
Not feel too cold.
Not me.
Yeah, no. Temperatures in the upper 30s tomorrow, sun and clouds, chance for some light snow late. And then on Sunday, mainly cloudy skies, some patchy light snow or flurries. Yes, it is going to be cold at Lambeau Stadium.
Yeah, Lambeau Stadium. If he's a fan, he's got to learn that it's not Lambeau Stadium.
The kids some
it's
slack.
the field.
No
They'll learn
slack.
on Sunday.
No slack.
He might be taunted on Sunday after
Now
that.
is next.
Let's take a look at our lineup today here on The Now. We're talking about recalled products making their way to online marketplaces and the dangers they could pose. It's an unlikely place to spot domestic violence victims. We're going to tell you how stylists are helping identify abuse. And an idea to keep track of productivity instead of time, trimming the workday just 5 hours. Can it actually help workers be more productive? A job expert weighs in.
Okay, Chris, thanks so much. Thank you for being here on The Now Wisconsin on this Friday night. I'm John Erickson. Nina is at an event tonight. Well, it's a convenient transaction offered by many grocery stores and gas stations. That is, you put in a card, punch in your PIN, and say yes or no to cash back. But if you shop at Pick and Save, that cash back now comes with a fee. Here's consumer investigator Kristen Byrne on what some shoppers are saying about this change.
When you go to a bank that's not yours, you pay a fee for getting cash. Now that's the case at Pick and Save and Metro Market in the Milwaukee area. In fact, it's happening at all the 106 retailers Roundy's operates in Wisconsin. The change started October 28th.
A Roundy spokesperson says cash back up to $100 now comes with a 50-cent fee. And cash back from there up to $2,000 comes with a $3.50 fee.
I don't think it should be charged, and there was no notice given.
So for you, it's not too big of a deal.
No, not really, because, I mean, I'd rather pay like a smaller fee than to have to pay like $5 in ATM fees.
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's unfair for the consumer.
When we asked why the fees are being implemented, a Roundy spokesperson told us banks are continuing to raise their ATM fees and other retailers are limiting the amount of cash back that customers can receive. we are still able to offer customers a convenient and low-cost way to get cash back.
It's being advertised essentially with a notice on the bottom of pin pads to inform customers.
Our partners at the Milwaukee Business Journal reported in August the company tested out cashback fees in other cities.
We did ask them, is this coming here? And the answer we got was, it's in a test phase. We don't know if and when it would roll out to Wisconsin.
With the cashback fees, are you seeing this happen with other retailers across the state?
Specifically, a fee for cashback is not something that I've heard conversation about elsewhere, but just generally speaking, the ways that businesses will accept payment from customers is an ongoing conversation.
We asked Roundy's what it would say to its customers who are not happy with these cashback fees. A spokesperson told us, as with all change, it takes time to get accustomed to. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.
And we reached out to several grocery stores in our area asking if they have cashback fees. Spokespersons for Aldi, Meijer, and Woodman's told us they do not charge their customers for getting cash back. Well, we switch gears now. Time to get a check on our weather. Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland out on the weather deck. Cameron, you're looking at the high temperatures today, and they're not so high.
No, they're not. In some cases, they're almost half of where we should be this time of year. Our normal high still in the mid to upper 40s, and many of us today only seeing highs in the mid-20s. In fact, in Green Bay, the high temperature today so far has only been 25 degrees. The record low maximum for today is 27 degrees. Now, there's still a chance that we could hit 27 or even 28 before midnight, but if that does not happen, this will be the coldest November 8th on record. Thanks to this extremely cold air mass that has moved in from the North Pole and the fact that we've got some snow on the ground to help it along. Right now, we are looking at temperatures that are in the 20s. We've got 24 degrees in Manitowoc and also in Sheboygan. We've got mid-20s across the Fox Valley and then mid to upper 20s west of the Fox Valley. And clouds are slowly and surely thickening up across the area. And as that happens, temperatures are actually going to start to slowly climb as we progress through the evening hours. Now, with that the southwest wind that has developed across the area, we're looking at wind chills making it feel colder. So, I mean, it's a cold night for some high school football. No doubt about that. Wind chills right now in the mid to upper teens, and those wind chills are not going to be going up. So we've got a lot of clouds across the area right now. As you take a look at the radar for the entire state of Wisconsin, really nothing going on, but there is an area of snow up across northern Minnesota. That's going to be swinging in here later on tonight, especially from about the Fox cities north and east. And it appears that many areas in that location, let's say Brown County up through Oconto County, Marinette County, let's say Kewaunee County, probably picking up a dusting to around an inch of snow with some locally higher amounts across parts of Marinette County, Menominee County, Michigan, and also Door County. So tonight, look for a little bit of light snow developing around midnight, especially from Green Bay north and east. Tomorrow, breezy and warmer. Temperatures getting all the way into the upper 30s. Yes, that's much warmer than what we've been seeing, but still about 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. Chris?
A dangerous deal. Consumer Reports finding hundreds of deadly infant sleepers that have been recalled are still for sale online. Sites like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and eBay. Those websites and sellers could be held responsible if someone buys a recalled item and a child ends up getting hurt.
It's understandable that a lot of individual sellers may not be aware of the recall or of the law, which makes it illegal to sell recalled products, whether you're a person at a garage sale, whether you're posting something online.
Consumer Reports did find that eBay does a better job at policing recalled products. And remember, only a few brands of infant sleepers have been recalled, but safety groups have said it is not safe to use any inclined infant sleepers.
A new government commissioned study has also shown that there are many ways that this positioning and this design puts infants at risk for positional asphyxiation, which means that they could lower their head and compromise their airway. Even without rolling over, they could suffocate.
IKEA dressers and Bumbo baby sleepers were also being resold online. So what can you do about this? You want to check recalls.gov before buying or selling anything secondhand. And if you do see something for sale that has been recalled, you want to let the seller know. Let's turn to the Now newsfeed. A big mistake at a care facility for those with developmental issues in Oklahoma. 10 people having to go to the hospital. They were injected with insulin instead of getting the flu shot. Investigators are trying to figure out how this happened. A legend of opera will not perform at a pre-Olympics event in Tokyo next year. Placido Domingo decided not to sing at an April event. He is facing several accusations of sexual harassment. U.S. opera houses have canceled his performances as well. We could be headed for record cold next week across the country. The National Weather Service forecasting 170 potential daily record cold temperatures from Monday to Wednesday. All right, ahead in our lineup, several states are turning to hairstylists to save abuse victims. We're going to show you what stylists are looking for and what they're being asked to do.
Let's start that over again here, turning my microphone back on. Welcome back on this Friday night. Question here, have you looked around your home and thought to yourself, there's got to be a better way to keep things clean around here? Balancing work, maybe children, maybe pets, and that clean home can be a struggle. Certainly is for me sometimes. Well, just in time for the weekend, once again, consumer investigator Kristen Byrne shows us how to clean fast with flawless results.
Here are 7 cleaning hacks that will make your chores a cinch and save you time.
First, try using olive oil to clean stainless steel surfaces, such as appliances and pots. Put some oil in a soft cloth and rub in a circular motion. Next, use vinegar and baking soda for tubs and toilets. Mix 1 cup of vinegar, half a cup of baking soda, and hot water, and let it sit for 5 minutes. This mixture will basically do the cleaning for you. Hack number 3, dust electronics with coffee filters. They are perfect for cleaning TV screens and computer monitors without leaving behind residue fibers like rags do. A hairdryer can eliminate water rings on furniture. Use a high heat setting and aim right at the spot. Hack number 5, disinfect a dirty sponge by squeezing it out and microwaving it on high for a minute. And detox your garbage disposal with lemons or limes. Simply cut the fruit into quarters and place the pieces down the disposal while the water is running. Also, try cleaning ceiling fans with a pillowcase. The dust will fall into it instead of onto your furniture and floors.
And if you haven't tried this one, you can use your dishwasher to clean rubber flip-flops, baseball caps, makeup brushes, even hairbrushes. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.
The fight against domestic violence has found a new warrior in a surprising place. We're talking about the hair salon. Usher Qureshi is showing us how stylists are spotting abuse and helping their clients.
Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Thank you.
For Joan Rowan, the bond between hairstylist and client is strong.
It's a very intimate relationship.
In that time, she's heard the intimations many times before.
He'd kill me if he knew how much money I spent. No, you can't cut my hair too short. My husband doesn't like it. Those kinds of answers, suddenly you're asking them, like, are you okay?
It's those in-chair conversations that drove her 20 years ago to start training her own staff to recognize the signs of domestic abuse.
They had clients who came bruised or hair missing.
In 2017, Illinois became the first state to require all cosmetologists and salon professionals to complete a 1-hour, one-time education course on how to spot the signs of domestic violence and sexual assault. They look for evidence of physical abuse like bruises and cuts, or outward behaviors like self-blame, sudden lifestyle changes, and irregular appointments. The law, which went into effect this year, impacted more than 84,000 licensed cosmetologists and estheticians in the state.
All we do is give them a phone number that they can call if they need help.
According to the Professional Beauty Association, 3 states, including Illinois, have already passed laws mandating domestic abuse training for cosmetology school students or current salon professionals. Since last year, another 6 states have attempted to pass similar legislation. For salon owner Suzanne Post, it's personal.
Part of my story is that I'm a survivor of domestic violence as well.
2 years ago, Post helped create a domestic violence training program for Nashville stylists. She says she's hopeful that her home state of Tennessee will pass a law similar to other states.
In Tennessee, we are the 5th in the nation at the rate that women are killed by men, which is